Starting over from scratch isn't about trying to get more lucky the second time round. It's about learning from your previous mistakes, about having a clear plan and knowing exactly where to start. I'll take it from someone who's been there. I've hit rock bottom, I've lost everything, rebuilt from scratch multiple times. And if I'd known what I know now back then, I could have avoided years of trial and error and reached my goals much faster. In this video, I'm going to share with you a step-by-step plan that I would use to generate 10K from nothing. Now, having survived bankruptcy in my 20s, I've bounced back, and now, 20 plus years later, I've provided over £750 million into UK businesses. So, from learning how to leverage your skills, using free tools to get started, and building momentum with side hustles, this is the plan that I'd follow if I had to start all over again. Step 1. Start with what you already know. But here's the simple truth. When you're starting over, the quickest way to generate money is to lean on what you already know. I'm not talking about waiting for the perfect opportunity. I'm talking about taking inventory of your skills and figuring out how they can make money for you right now. Now, when I hit rock bottom and filed for bankruptcy about 17 years ago, I didn't have the luxury of starting something new. I had to look at my existing skills, the things that I knew that I could do better than most other people. Now, for me, that was understanding how to raise finance for businesses and using my network to connect with people. For you, it might be something different: graphic design, social media, marketing, sales, whatever it is. But think about the skills that you've built up over the years, no matter how small they may seem. The key is to find something that you can sell immediately. Services, not products, but services, because services don't need inventory or upfront capital. They just need time and effort. So identify a skill that solves a specific problem and package it in a way that people are willing to pay for. Ask yourself, what is something that you can do that other people struggle with? What is a problem that you can solve quickly? Because this is the foundation of creating your first income stream. But what if you're thinking, I don't have a marketable skill? Well, look, that's where you need to be resourceful. And I'm going to show you how to create value out of thin air. Step 2, use free and low-cost tools to build momentum. Once you've identified your skill, the next step is to put yourself out there. And the beauty of starting today, you don't need fancy tools or a big budget. You just need to get creative with what's already free or affordable. I mean, when I started rebuilding, I didn't have thousands to spend on advertising or flashy websites. To be honest, back then, I didn't even have a social media platform. Instead, I used what was available to me, my network. But today, if you've got a phone and an internet connection, you already have the tools that you need. Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, they're all free, and these sites are gold mines for reaching your audience. For example, if you're offering services like writing or graphic design, freelancing platforms like Upwork or Fiverr can give you immediate access to clients. Or if you're selling advice or consultancy, then create short, value-packed content on social media to show people why they should trust you. Start small. Use Canva for free designs, Google Docs for proposals, and Zoom for virtual meetings. Don't overcomplicate it. Your focus should be on delivering value, not on spending money. Now, you might be wondering, what happens when I land those first few clients? How do I scale from here? That is where reinvestment becomes a game changer. Step 3, reinvest for smart growth. Let me tell you something that I had to learn the hard way. Your first 10K is not for spending on luxuries. It's for building the foundation of your future success. This is where you turn your side hustle into something much bigger. Now, when you start seeing the first results from your efforts, do not go and immediately celebrate by trying to upgrade your lifestyle. You want to be reinvesting every single penny into tools, into training, into opportunities that are going to help you grow. Whether it's better software, courses to sharpen your skills, or even hiring some help to free up your time. Reinvesting strategically is the key to scaling. For example, if you're a freelance writer, reinvest in a better laptop or a writing course. If you're in sales, attend networking events or pay for ads to get your name out there. Every pound reinvested is a step towards making your operation more efficient and more professional. But what if you're still thinking, I don't have the time or the resources to reinvest? Well, that's where side hustles come in, and that is why they are the ultimate safety net to keeping cash flowing. Step 4, embrace low-risk side hustles. Side hustles are the unsung heroes of financial independence. The low-risk, high-reward opportunities that can help you generate extra cash whilst you focus on building your main gig. Now, when I needed extra cash, I didn't hesitate to explore side hustles. Things like flipping items online, affiliate marketing, even tutoring can bring in quick money with minimal investment. Just as a total aside, when I was 16, 17, my first job, which you could probably argue was a bit of a side hustle back then, was as a table magician. So really, get creative and think about any possible ways that you can earn some money on the side. Because the key is to choose something that aligns with your skills and your schedule, so it doesn't take away from your primary focus. An example, I knew a guy who started flipping vintage clothes from charity shops. He made a few £100s a week just from that. It's not about finding the perfect side hustle, it's just about finding something that works for you and generates some steady cash flow. Side hustles also give you the flexibility to reinvest without risking your primary income. Whether it's freelancing, reselling, or creating digital products, pick something low risk and manageable. Now by now you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but how do I stay consistent and motivated when things are getting tough? Well, that is where your mindset comes in. And trust me, it is the most important part of it all. Step 5. Master the right mindset. Now here is a truth that no one tells you. Starting from scratch isn't just about strategy, it's about mindset. Because without resilience and focus, even the best plans are going to fall apart. When I was rebuilding, I had moments of doubt, frustration, and even fear. But I quickly realized that success isn't about what you do, it's about how you think. You need to develop the discipline to stick with your plan, even when things feel slow or uncertain. Start by setting clear, realistic goals. Break that 10K into smaller milestones and celebrate every win along the way. Surround yourself with people who inspire you and challenge you, and do not waste your time comparing yourself to others. Remember, your mindset is going to determine how far you go. Stay focused, adapt to challenges, and remind yourself why you started. Because if you're willing to embrace the grind, the results are going to follow. Now you've got the framework, but the real question is, how do you put all of this into action today? You see, making 10K from scratch is completely doable. Leverage your skills, start small with free tools, reinvest wisely, and embrace side hustles to keep the cash flowing. But the real magic, it lies in staying focused and staying consistent. And if I'd known this when I started, I'd have saved myself years and years of trial and error. But now you've got the blueprint to fast track your success. If you've watched this video and you've got your own approach to making 10K from scratch, then drop your thoughts in the comments below, because you never know, your ideas and your insights could spark an idea for someone else out there just starting up too. And if you found this video helpful, you are definitely going to want to check out this one.